China is, generally speaking, a low trust culture. And therefore, you trust people who are in your family more than people who are in the second circle, and even more than the third circle, and so on and so forth. So as a result, founders, when they started their companies, especially in this chaotic and turbulent world, market, I should say, they actually used a lot of their family members. And when it was not their family members, it was at least a former schoolmate or people they trusted. That was very important. Beyond families, you've got something slightly bigger, which is the clan, okay? And typically, to some extent, we can say that what we said about ecosystem is the extension from a family to a clan. We all have been invited to wedding parties of our colleagues in the different companies we worked for. And one thing which is really striking is to see that at the wedding, you've got as many colleagues as family members. And that shows that the relationship with the colleagues is really a family type of relationship, much more than anywhere else. And in the inner circle, you're going to have massive trust because it's family members or schoolmates or people that are really looked for, not because they have a great CV or the matching experience exactly spot on and so on and so forth, but because they can deploy the level of loyalty that is required. You also have in this inner circle true entrepreneurs that are really able to go into the vision of the founder and participating in the value creation with a very strong entrepreneur spirit. And then below the inner circle, you've got obviously an army of ants who are here to execute. So these people will not necessarily stay long in the company, and there is massive turnover, which is not necessarily perceived as a problem versus other Western companies where we see turnover as a negative indicator. But we need this army of ants who will move around, but will be executing correctly. And to keep all this tied together, at the end of the day, you've got the family bond, as I said, but also very strong incentive mechanism to make people happy from the top to the bottom. And when I say strong incentive, it's not just a question of big money. It's also a question of a little of keeping people happy by giving them the feeling they are well looked after.